and that the real elven ambassador had gone to the same sunken city of the sun that the hag was trying to send you to, because she was trying to kill you. But since you went after the alchemist first, you got to be forewarned. You rumbled the hag in the Manticore, back in Oasis, and then now you have I forget what her name is. And now you're taking off with Ilya on a 4-day journey to go to the Citadel of the Sun, find the ambassador, and well, it turns out that you didn't actually need to go and grab a holy relic. It's just kind of again a MacGuffin to kill you because you're adventurers. You always run after a MacGuffin. But it'd also be cool if you grabbed that too, because elves haven't been able to do it. And they've been here for a really long time. The ambassador thought she could do it with a whole squadron of paladins of the sun hasn't been seen since.
If we get that artifact, that'd be great for business advertisement.
Voland, no.
Poland, yes.
We don't get to use cultural artifacts just to advertise your business.
But my business benefits everyone.
But mostly you.
So,
I mean, mostly me, but through me, it benefits everyone.
We're gonna go back out into the desert
you
for
guys,
5 days.
You guys are all the way down here. And it takes 4 days travel to get all the way to the ruins. It's very, very, very far away.
How far was very far? Sorry, I was too zoomed in to see the measuring stick.
4 days?
I mean, I like arbitrary numbers.
It's in units.
24 arbitrary units. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure. Have me do the math to see how long it would take a foot traveler to reach the ruins in 4 days. Yeah, that's a great thing to have me do. I'm great at math. 2 miles.
I mean, we don't necessarily have to travel on foot. I could probably make one.
I mean, I have horses.
Yeah, I am a horse.
I could probably make a magic broom or something.
Okay, theory.
No. Here's what you do, Voland. You and the Fel, you need to work together and make Lorelei and Jessie a magic flying stripper pole.
Why not just a floating palanquin?
Because then they won't pose sexily on it for me to draw.
The balancing on a flying stripper pole would not be very easy.
Then the pole
Also, doing that for a long time would be uncomfortable. Also, talk to me when you can make some kind of fast-moving ball of water that I can sit in. Because damn it, I hate this weather.
I mean, I could probably do that.
Ilya will pat your shoulder reassuringly.
I'm always constantly just drying up and then rehydrating with my umbrella.
Hey, my doodle's still there.
Of course.
Must you?
Of course.
Yes.
I did that last time, yo.
Doesn't make it better.
Doesn't qualify quite as an excuse, I suppose.
I mean... Okay. What about I make a flying cauldron?
Well, for why? And how? For what?
Hear me out.
You always start a sentence with "hear me out," and I feel like I give you the chance to be heard out, but it's still insanity.
Is it so that I can sit in the cauldron and then fill it with water?
You sit in the cauldron, Your hat fills the cauldron up, but it still flies.
Hmm.
I'm trying to make some kind of soaked squid palanquin.
Let's not be what was the Bennett Foddy?
Who?
That rage game, the maker of Quap.
Oh God, Quap.
Yeah, he made another one
Why?
because he
Because-
could.
And
That's
does
not
the
a good
internet
reason.
does the internet need a better reason though?
I do.
Getting Over It was the name of the game.
Oh yeah, I've seen Let's Plays of that. It's terrible.
Oh fuck, that
It
game
is.
a break.
I like that game.
It's all right.
Well, maybe you're terrible, Canethus.
I like the narration.
It's soothing.
People get mad at him for his narration, but he makes a lot of very good points.
So yeah, what do we have anything to do before we leave?
I don't.
I mean, if you don't want me to, I don't have to do anything.
I feel like we should just get on with our next destination. Thank you for
I
the
just
bit.
need to.
Oh, Twitch Prime.
I just need to quickly, top up on horse feed, and then I'm good.
I think all of my needs are currently
I don't
met.
think Corlia eats what regular horses eat.
I don't.
Kulia, I love you. I'm not paying to feed you.
I'll pay to feed me. I don't care.
We could just get a cart and then get a big bathtub with a tarp on top of it.
Okay, on second thought, by my calculations, flying metal cookware is not within my budget.
Can we get a cart? Can we get a cart, a bathtub, some wooden stakes, and a tarp?
I mean, that's certainly a thing you could buy, yeah.
Okay. Well, then I need your help. Well, then I need your help to assemble something. I'm going to
What
jury
is-
rig. I'm going to jury rig something for me to keep the sun away from me while I sit in this tub. I'm not
Do you want the
I-
tub big enough for one or two people?
2 people. Optionally 2 people, because maybe Jesse might get a little waterlogged.
Do you want me to make it bubbly?
No, that's okay.
I'll get my tools.
Thank you. I don't want to go. I don't want to be. I don't want to. I don't want to tentacle my way through the hot sand anymore. My tentacles keep getting burned.
Alright.
Jesse just goes, "Aw," and starts patting your tentacles.
Okay, I got another idea. What if I animate the bathtub so that it walks?
It's not.
All of you are always against my ideas for making things.
Because they're generally stupid.
Well, there goes your horseshoes of flying.
I'm sorry.
I don't think they're stupid, just impractical some of the time. And I mean, what would a walking bathtub even be like?
Thanks, Maya. That's what I meant.
A bathtub that walks.
But why though?
So Corlia can stay wet and not have to?
What?
Lorelei, you mean, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I was wondering why would I want to be wet?
I mean, you already are all the time, though, right?
I mean, yeah, now they got a pussy.
Okay, I'll go back to the R&D board, but I can make your special wet card.
Thank you.
Bragging all my best ideas. I'm better than just dildos.
But you make such good ones.
Oh yeah, I should commission a dildo.
Oh, and I'm supposing you don't want me to animate that either.
I'd rather you didn't know. Maybe make it vibrate, but don't animate it, please.
Could you reach if he didn't, though?
Good
See?
question.
Gotcha there.
Just means I need help.
If you have help, why do you need a dildo?
Not
But if it
everyone has a
animates-
penis.
But if you animate it, you don't need to touch it.
Fair enough. Still wanted to vibrate though. Anyway,
So yeah, I guess I can make Lorelai's special card.
Yay. I'm gonna sit in a bathtub. No more burned feet. Tentacles.
Fenticles?
No more burned wings.
No more burnt teats? Wait.
Well, no one likes hot milk either, so.
Now, if only you could enchant a rock to be really cold all the time.
Oh, so you want me to make a magic rock, but you don't want me to make a magic bathtub.
Lorelei?
What?
Take this. Just don't throw it. It'll really hurt if you throw it at someone.
Is this going? I don't want to.
It's already
I mean-
cold, I promise.
I mean, I don't want to freeze the water.
It's a tiny snowball, though.
That does 20. That will do 23 cold damage.
Ice cream.
I don't want to be a squidsicle.
Pretty sure that's a Japanese ice cream flavor.
Probably. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
I mean, that's the best I can do. I'm sorry.
I mean, look at Jesse over here. Just Moses on over. Jesse, would you like your squid nice and cold in the water?
I mean, if you
I
did
mean,
that,
just think of it. She'd want body heat, the nibs nice and hard. She'll want to cuddle even more.
he's using me against me. Can I curse him now?
Please do.
My hammer is bigger than your entire torso. Don't even try it.
I mean, you say that, but pretty sure Lorelai's better than you.
And here I was gonna make you a corset.
I already have one.
A better one.
I don't believe you. Stop being mean to my girlfriend.
I'm not being mean, I'm being progressive.
I don't get it. What is it you want?
what are you trying for now, Rem? Get lost somewhere.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we'll just go with my original idea.
No.
Make an animated bathtub that we put a snowball in. Fine, I'll go back to the drawing board.
I can pull a cart. It's not a big deal.
It's just a small cart too. I just don't have. I just don't. I mean, I could do it myself, but I just don't have any kind of energy. I have no energy manipulation.
And there's also the concern if we just have a mundane cart, you sort of might maybe start boiling.
Well, who says I'm going to turn off my rain hat, my rain umbrella?
Yeah, that's why you'll boil instead of pan fry.
We can just tie the snowball to a string in a rope and pulley mechanism.
Okay, fine.
I feel at this point Bodhi's just been sort of sat observing this melding of minds over the water tub. It's just like, I'm so lucky. I really am just the luckiest person to never give a fuck. I can fly, cold, hot, don't really care, don't really need to eat, although rocks are delicious.
I can make you better weapons and armor.
No, you can't. I got these from people who I treat them as gifts, which means they're important.
I made you all nice outfits.
It's true. However, I wouldn't wear those into
Yeah.
battle. They're definitely more of a social gatherings suit. They're handy in an emergency.
My one would actually be pretty neat in a battle. It's just the metal bits would also get really hot.
Very well, we'll make your thing. Do I need to assemble the squid wetness cart?
Depends on if it's magical and what you're making out of. Yeah, that's a sentence.
Out of it.
Well, I'm really just thinking it's a cart. It's covered so that she's out of the sun. Kind of line the bottom so that water really can't get in except from a drain.
All right, so you can buy a covered cart, but two things: you're going to be going through desert, especially sandy desert, and so carts meant to travel like aloft that are a tad more expensive simply because they have to be magical.
Oh, you can just replace the wheels with skis.
I mean, you could, but then what happens when you go into the hard rock? I guess you could just like switch it out.
We'll just
I mean,
keep
fair.
we'll just keep the wheels in the back.
So you're gonna have to pay extra for like sleds for your and also desert desert surfing, like sand surfing, is actually really fun. But people often forget that sand is a solid.
See, falling fucking hurts and
Yes.
sucks. 100%.
Yeah, yeah. Poor Joe and his entire body. Well, you see, he was too cool to wear protective gear. And now he has very deep scars.
I don't like sand.
In any event, so yeah, you can buy like okay. Are you going to be basically modding Maya's cart? If so, you'd have to ask Maya.
Maya?
I have a. Oh yeah, I have that cart.
Oh, yeah,
The
it's fine. I guess it's
crazy
fine.
raccoon guy
Oh,
thing.
wait a minute.
I can
What
mod
was
this.
that guy's name?
I don't know, but can I pimp your ride?
I just need an alchemy lab. I need an alchemy lab, and I can probably make some liquid ice for myself.
If you
To
need
just
an
drip into the thing.
alchemy lab, what's her name? Roshia will just gladly take you to her lab.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, I'm not sure it's legally my cart, but go ahead.
I'll fix the wheels then. Don't worry.
Yeah, the weird raccoon thing that owned the cart just kind of wandered off a long time ago. I mean, alright.
I mean, that seems like what she would do.
So, Thel, roll me a D100.
Sure. 91.
Oh, so, alright. So now you need to roll me a... Alright, there's... Hang on, give me a second.
Sure.
Maya, does Maya know how to cast Cone of Cold?
Alright, so
God, no.
you need to roll me a D3. Alright, so... Thel doesn't know it, but she has knocked up and envenomed.
Dope. Love weird venomous succubi.
No, they're red scorpion girls.
Right.
Nagas would have been the third one.
This is why I keep spare material in my bag.
Huh. There's an ointment that you can get that you can make for armor that reduces the armor check penalty by 1.
Apprentices use it so that their masters think that they're not shit.
Does not increase the maximum dex, but it does increase the armor. It does decrease the armor check penalty.
Grease up a bad armor and it feels like it's normal.
That's what it is. It is a lubricant for armor.
Seriously, the guy I was in apprenticeship with greased up his armor. I'm pretty sure you could have squeezed it with the amount of grease he put on that thing. Pretty sure you could have squeezed an orc through a mouse hole.
Great.
Okay, so what's her name?
Oh, if I could just make a bucket, if I could fill a tub with this, I would be the slipperiest squid ever.
Don't try it. It kind of chafes the skin after a while.
Hey, Scow, 2d6 real quick.
Sure, I'll be happy to do it. Two and a 6.
Alright, 8d2.
82. 12.
Okay, so... You got a perfect spread.
Yep.
Oh wow, that's interesting. I didn't know I could make that.
Make what?
That would be good to make. Sorry. I can create an alchemical concoction that, when thrown at a creature, they are doused in alchemical accelerants, which give them vulnerability to fire for 1 round. Which means that thing is going to take 50% extra damage for 1 attack.
Oh, it's only 50% in this edition?
Vulnerability is 50% increased damage. They take half again as much damage.
BRB real quick, I need to use the restroom.
Sure thing.
So when I'm coding the interior of this cart, is there anything in particular you want me to do, or do you just want me to waterproof it?
I guess just waterproof it so I can fill it with water.
Gotta glitz it up, put some fur on the outside edges so it's like a pimp cart.
You joke. I have metal to put glit on the exterior.
Man, we could. Does Maya know any good fire spells?
I have Burning Hand. And Fireball.
Burning Hands Fireball.
Would anyone be opposed to a disco ball? Or a mirrored ceiling?
In the desert where the sun is super bright, I think a disco ball would be really bad.
So that's going to be a no on the mirrored ceiling as well?
Yeah, probably a bad idea. Sand reflects a fair amount of light. Not as much as snow.
Okay, there's also going to be a cork that's going to be in the bottom of this. So if the water gets too hot or too much, you can just pull the plug.
Okay.
Ooh, I just had another idea. What if your hat creates infinite water? What if the water drains into a bag, and that bag can be emptied out from the side of the cart to fill water skins? Fuck, I'm good. Anyone opposed to that idea?
To what idea, sorry? Your madness all sort
Okay.
of slips into the same ethereal background.
I'm waterproofing the cart
Mm-hmm.
so that when she has her hat on, it can just drain into the cart. It'll be like a tub.
Mm-hmm.
If there's too much water in it or the water gets too hot, she can pull a plug and it'll drain the water.
Oh.
And on the underside of the cart, there'll be a pouch that collects the water. And on the side of the cart, there'll be a tap. So if we need to refill a water skin, we can just go to the tap and refill it.
Except it's seawater, which you don't want to drink.
I don't. Is it seawater?
It can be either.
Oh, okay.
It can
Well, you don't want to drink it unless it's Lirelai. It doesn't affect her.
To be fair, though, what you would be doing is drinking runoff from one of our companions.
I mean, I'm sure that's very similar.
Yeah.
In fact,
What do you
I
think I'm
actually
going to be
know it
doing in
is.
here?
I mean, so long as there's not milk or seed. Oh wait, it's you.
What do you think I'm going to? What do you? Oh, come on.
Do you intend to ink in the water?
No.
Do you intend to milk in the water?
No.
Jesse?
Milch.
I mean, not anything Lirelai doesn't want to. Probably cuddle.
I
Also,
need to
but I
get
also
a
can't stay in the
launcher.
water as much as she can.
No,
So
he
I'll
gets all pruny.
yeah, I'll probably just sit off to the side, kind of lounge around.
Bring the lounge in
Leora
Sirius
will,
Lounge.
Leora will insist that she intends on spending the entire time crouched underneath the suction cup.
Suction cup?
She will point at one of Lirelai's squidlies.
Ah, wait. Even if you do the dirty in the water, I could rig up a purification system. Probably.
All right, so how many days are you guys staying in town while Volan
Well,
goes
I have an
mad with
idea.
a...
Let's not stay more than, like, the minimum. Let's just,
Can I
paint
make
the
some?
inside
I
of
would.
the cart with waterproof stuff and then get going.
I would like to make. I would like to make some alchemical items if that's okay. I need to buy. I need to get a bomb launcher.
Guys.
What?
Guys, the hag. If we stay here too long, the hags are gonna realize we've killed one of them and start preparing.
Don't. But do you want your fire spells to do so much more damage to some guy?
I barely use fire spells.
Hmm.
I mostly, like, make people dance like puppets on a string and then, walk onto Bodhi's sword.
Have you unlocked that magic missile mage feature where you can change the elemental type of your magic missiles yet?
No?
Food.
Well, she's also the cheaty, very annoying type of magic missile caster, which is, unless they have like the stable legs trait, or when they have multiple legs, she just trips them up whenever she fires magic missiles. Super annoying.
No, that requires me using a full action cast and a second level spell slot. That's actually
I'm still gonna
pretty
make some.
rare.
I'm still gonna make some alchemical stuff.
And aside from that, she's a controller, not a DPS.
I'm still going to make some stuff.
Okay,
I need to make some liquid ice at the very least. Also, I do want to make some accelerant.
still think we should probably leave it.
You never know when you're going to need to
Don't
melt
worry,
something.
don't worry. A waterproofing's only going to take maybe a day.
So you won't take long.
Alright, I'll
I
be
just fucking
over
find this
here.
stupid thing.
Drawing concept art for Marlum's chicken business.
Oh, Marlum. He was such a good man. A pity he died.
When we get him back, he'll always have his visor down because it's just a series of chickens in his armor.
Oh, there it is. Incendiary catalyst. That's what it's called.
Okay,
I was looking for the
so
wrong thing.
Voland, go through what you're doing and what you need to purchase so we can get that
There's
going.
no crafting DC for incendiary catalyst. I'm just gonna roll then and see if I can make it. This is for liquid ice.
Okie pokey. And now I sound like Scow.
What?
Look at that. I'll say a 25 is good enough.
It is good enough, actually. That is actually is the DC for liquid ice.
You said there was no DC.
No, there's a DC for that one. There's no DC for the incendiary catalyst.
Pathfinder is great, guys.
I guess some things you're not meant to be able to make. You just have to buy.
Hey, another liquid ice.
All right. So yeah, you have that now.
Okay, good. I'm going to make good use of those to cool down my water. Also, I wonder if I could just use the files of it as ice cubes and just leave them floating in the water.
All right. So Voland, you're tricking out Maya's ride, yeah?
Yep.
All right. So you're adding sleds. Well, adding a modular ability for you to just be able to take off the wheels and add sleds. What else are you doing?
Just waterproofing the interior and adding a little drain hole with a
All
cool.
right. So that sounds like you're buying sealant, and then you're buying a bunch of like gears, so that you can very easily modularize the cart, so you can swap out stuff. I'll call that. All in all, in the end, we'll call it $1.75, 175 gold.
Any way to haggle?
No,
Diplomacy?
no. You're just buying raw materials.
Fine.
Who left?
Kina.
He's back.
That was the wrong button.
He was the best of us.
Yeah, that Volan guy is the worst.
Incendiary catalyst, you say? I don't know how much that is.
I already took the money off. It's like
Oh, okay.
50 gold.
Isn't that the stuff that just makes,
Or wait, no, it's 40 gold.
Isn't that the stuff that normally just makes fire bombs even more powerful?
It gives the thing that you hit it vulnerability to fire,
Oh Jesus.
which means they take 50% more damage.
I mean, it is pretty handy, yes.
Okay. So, that happened with Voland and Lear. Lythel did her thing. Bodhi, you doing anything?
Bodhi herself? No, she'll be on hand to help people if they need to do things, but I think now she's just sort of, I don't know, just absorbing the whole situation. They fought a hag disguised as an elf and learned that they're off to a sun temple and all that shit, so she's literally just, like, sitting around.
Okay,
She's happy to relax.
Corlia, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
You stole away with Lalu for a while.
If she's still around, I can do more stealing away with her.
Okay.
Oh wait, never mind. There's a DC for making the alchemical catalyst. It's actually way easier to make than ice. Oopsie. Oh well.
Okay. Let's just make a roll to see something. All right. So, Corlia, roll me a d100. All right. Let's see. 198.
Am I the only one not leaving bastards on this
Will
continent?
shush. Roll me a d20.
Who's rolling a d20?
I mean, I'm not.
Oh.
Okay. Good to know. And your name is Corlia.
Yep, Mantitas.
The best.
Cool. All right. Nothing to see here. So, yeah. With that done, time will pass. You guys are able to affix your cart with the necessary implements, and you're ready to be off.
Yep.
Sounds good. So, you guys have a cart and all this stuff. So, what would have taken a 4-day journey by foot is now 3 days. So, you guys are gonna make it about here. Would you roll me a D100? Only one of you.
Yes!
I'll do it.
Like,
Merzendi said it first.
Okay.
13. 13. Uh, yeah. So, while you guys are traveling, you hear an incredibly loud boom and a flash of purple light in the sky that temporarily blinds you all and then kind of just fades away.
I was a
What was
big
it?
boom.
A
Wonder
big
what that
boom.
was.
Why is a boom?
No, but what came with the boom?
Big purple light? You mean,
I wonder what that was.
which direction did it come from?
Right above you.
Wait, what?
Just in the sky.
Yup.
I look up.
This certainly is a nice, bright, sunshiny day.
I guess I'll use detect magic?
someone just take a pot shot at us?
Oh.
Is there anything within 60 feet?
Well, it's very faint, but the very air around you seems to be radiating magic.
Uh, is there any specific school it's from?
I forget what school governs teleportation. But it's that.
You know, that's a very good question.
Teleportation? I think that's transmutation.
Uh, I, I, I don't. Is transmutation a
Oh,
thing? in
Misty Step's
Pathfinder?
Well, Misty Step is conjuration, so it's
Misty
probably
Step
that.
isn't in this game.
I'm just looking at teleportation.
Conjuration.
Yeah, I was about to say if Misty Step's conjuration, I think most teleportation's gonna be conjuration.
Correct.
The only reason I tell you guys this is because it'd be a very, very simple test for you guys to figure out this was teleportation, and I didn't want to go through that unnecessary step.
Sure.
You're able to figure it out relatively easily because you guys have literally teleported everywhere.
Teleport!
It's what you guys do, but this is a teleportation on a massive scale.
Huh. Wonder where we went.
You know, that feels like a really bad thing. We should probably hurry up.
Eh. You're probably right.
Meh. Oh, whatever.
Alright. Corleone.
Volant, you're not meant to say I'm always right. We're not married.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thought about it.
and I'm just gonna roll a con save versus dying of blush.
You're still awake,
Hooray.
You're alive.
but also a tomato.
Wait, what happened?
Forget about it. It's not important.
Okay.
So, yeah, you guys survive your first day, and we'll set up camp in the wastes. Ilya will lead you guys to a particular set of dunes that provides you some shelter from the wind, and will inform you it'll get quite cold tonight.
Oh, good. I'm gonna sit in my pool.
I'm good at the
I like
cold.
cold water.
Okay, so
Reminds me of home.
Hot, I'm not great at, but I can do cold.
Could probably make a fire.
Someone is talking to the stray.
Huh, there is a Wait, what is this? Is it poison? What's an alchemical thing?
Sorry about that. That was something for my birthday.
Mm.
Oh, hey, this is literally Mage Bane.
What is Mage Bane?
There's an alchemical item in the in the SRD that is just Mage Bane.
Hmm.
It is a poison that impedes spell casting. Every single time you want to cast a spell, you have to make a concentration check.
Okay, so taking up camp. Let's just kind of simplify things. And someone who's not Merzendi, make me a D50 roll.
I'll
You know,
do it.
since Merzendi doesn't have to do it, I think it would be hilarious if I just suddenly made Maya huge size.
What?
Yeah, you're huge now.
All right, you're huge now.
For an hour and 10 minutes. No, wait. Almost 2 hours.
All right.
No, wait.
Nothing really happens. The weather stays the same, and
Yeah, you're just, you know, nothing bad happens. You're just giant.
okay. Nothing happens with the environment around you. Please make me a D100 roll, somebody.
Rem?
Lirelai can do this one.
What do I look like? What?
Roll D100.
Oh.
I just called that Rem because he was the second one to ask last time. Another
13. Nothing happens. The night
Hey.
was very quiet.
So
You
peaceful.
rolled the same encounter twice.
Hooray!
Yay.
All right. So it is the next day. That was remarkably uneventful. So you guys are gonna head out yet again, and by the end of the day, get to about here. Please, someone other than Kanathis and Merzendi and Rem, roll me a D100.
I'll do it.
Do we hear
That's the only one.
clucking in the distance?
Clucking.
Huh.
Eventually, Marlin will show back up.
He'll either be several chickens animating his suit, or he'll have a new recipe.
The chickens have stolen. The
Ignis!
blink chickens have stolen his armor and are wearing
They
it.
blinked him out of his armor, and they blinked themselves in.
This encounter had such a small chance to proc.
That could be good or bad.
Let's copy that over here.
Oh shit, we're not gonna fight a giant sandworm, are we?
Blink
I
chickens?
mean,
It's a desert, man. There has to be a Dune reference in here somewhere.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
I mean, that already happened. The Manticores talked about how they hunted them for delicious foods.
All of the sweet, sweet purple worm meat.
We already did have our one requisite Dune reference.
Bolin 2. Let's not leave him behind. Erp. Copy this shit over. I actually didn't expect to use this map. Okie dokie. And is it turned off? Damn, lighting is turned off. Whoop. As you guys wander the desert, you spot the form of a humongous gargoyle that seems to be frozen in place.
My people.
Howdy. Is your cousin Vinny?
That'd be rude.
Ask him.
That's a pretty big gargoyle. I don't think I can make you as big as that one.
Straight. Is it as dragony as the
No.
art makes it look?
No, the face is, I couldn't find a good one. So the face and the body is completely humanoid. It just has really big wings. And has like a great band of gold around its neck and like earrings, and its wings are studded with like gold loops. Very, very Egyptian looking, I should say.
Mm.
Bodhi becomes huge.
Damn it. Alright, I'm huge size then.
So, large or huge?
Huge!
Crap.
Huge quest.
Huge quest.
Like, glance over my shoulder. Was that necessary?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait till she gets selective enlargement.
No. Absolutely not. I will not be selectively enlarged. I'm okay with being altered to scale, but no messing with what my mama gave me.
Okay. You don't want one really huge arm
No.
to like punch someone with?
Nuh-uh.
But
Oh.
if you got disproportionately big wings, you might manage to go faster.
No. Absolutely not.
Okay, I'll just say it now, or a giant Schwingus.
No! I like fucking look around for something heavy to throw at Volan and grumble
already
because
have
it's all
that.
sand.
Eh?
Uh,
That
Bodhi,
will,
do you even have a Schwingus?
No, Bodhi does not
No.
have a dingle dangle.
that will pipe up. To be fair, I mostly walk around without one because it really gets in the way when you're trying to move.
Speaking of you, Fel,
Where are you on the
someone
map?
forgot your token art.
Yeah, I was just started moving
Oh,
pieces
no.
around because I couldn't see her actually.
He's gone.
Why wasn't she copied over?
Yeah, I'll call out to this gargoyle in Old Tongue.
I have business cards ready.
Fucking so help me, go Voland. Also, I believe her unnatural lust aura is done, so I'll tick her off.
Nope, she's got 2 more days.
Oh, she has got 2 more days. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll call out greetings in Old Tongue. Hi there, and well met.
The statue doesn't move.
Go figure. Alright, I'm gonna approach it properly.
Alright.
Clunk, clunk, clunk. Squint.
I'm gonna move up a bit and, detect magic.
I will attempt to gently boop the snoot.
Alright, well, Maya detects magic and she does very much find magic radiating from both Bodhi and the gargoyle. And when you...
Are they the same mix of schools?
Yes. And when you boop the snoot, colors start returning from the grayscale, and they turn into kind of a chestnut, as the great creature, which appears to be male except for some very delicate features, and whoop,
Hot damn.
So a giant trap gargoyle. Okay.
Your cousin's hot.
Fucking, I just like keep looking for things to throw at Voland, but all around me is but sand.
Pocket sand.
We know it's your people's natural enemy. Small rocks, too small to eat.
Fuck it, I throw a hammer at Voland.
Oh, the gargoyle turned into a
I need
person.
some goddamn throwing hammers.
he appears to have great wings that sprout around his back and doesn't appear to be entirely clothed, but looking down at the rest of you, even Bodhi, who he towers above, even in her magically enhanced state, he will just wrap his wings around himself. If you guys have seen Gargoyles, the cartoon, then you know what I'm talking about.
Meh.
Nope.
Really?
No.
I guess it was an American cartoon.
It also, finished airing 6 months after I was born. It's...
Am I older than you?
You're considerably older than me, Ram. I'm, one of the youngest here.
I'm turning 24 this year. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm barely clawing it to 22.
Wow.
Anyway,
Same with Amzol and Nyx.
Hmm.
They're younger than me?
Yeah.
Anyway,
So,
I'm waving at the gargoyle.
Bodhi
uh,
will.
he will,
Oh my god, Ram.
he will shake his wings and look down at Bodhi and blink. Oh, hmm. It appears that you're one of. Oh god, I already forgot her name. Himera's spawn, yes?
Nod my head politely.
Hmm. Uh. How long have I been slumbered? Last I remember. Hmm. And then he'll start speaking in a frame of reference to Bodhi that doesn't make any sense to anyone else that speaks Old Tongue. But to Bodhi, it just sounds like weathering of rocks.
Sure, Bodhi will nod gently. Uh, honestly, I cannot say for sure how long that's been for you. For a long period of time, our kind was asleep.
Hmm. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I am Lanuan. I am the son of the of what's his name? Helrin, the Titan of the sun, gold, and of beautiful things. Your mother's twin brother.
Ah, I see. And indeed, I am Cephalus Gorilla Shell's daughter of Himera.
Hmm. It is good to see you. I see you wear the vestments of a Shea.
You're correct, although I have to keep it mostly covered beneath this cloak, lest it blind everyone.
I was not talking about your clothing. Her power rests on you heavily.
Bodhi will look a little bit proud of that. Glad to hear as much.
I am a priest of Talia Voulage. You have come very far, cousin. This place hosts very few of our kind.
Yes. Well, there was that whole genocide thing, which was not particularly well received.
Father's bones rest a scant few miles from here.
Bodhi will be saddened and bow her head at that. I had hoped he was still alive, but such it would seem as not.
Indeed, I believe I am the only spawn of him left.
That is most unfortunate. If you ever wanted to travel out from this land and be amongst others, although we don't number in many, there are still a decent number more gargoyles remaining on the other lands. And my mother still lives. I'm sure she'd be happy to take you in.
Aunt Hamera is still alive. That's good to hear.
Yes, and active and in motion again.
Hmm, Perhaps I shall visit, but I prefer the endless sands.
Fair enough, but know that you're always welcome.
So you have come far to this place. Where are you headed, cousin?
At this moment, we're headed to the north and east, to the old Sun Temple.
Ah,
There are
the
beings who have
Temple of.
embarked there, and I fear a great darkness is following after them, if indeed it hasn't already captured them.
The Temple of my mistress. I understand. She left it particularly dangerous. Not the upper levels, you understand. They were never meant to be so. But she built the place to cast light upon darkness. She built it upon a place of terrible evil, so that she might be able to radiate light in the darkest of places. Be careful, cousin.
Indeed, I will be. I fear then this darkness is what our quarry is interested in.
I'm afraid I cannot tell you much, only that it is old. Older or. All I know is that it is definitely older than even our progenitor race.
I have heard as much.
There are things buried here in the sands that should have remained so.
Well, hopefully, we'll be able to ensure, and it goes back to buried.
And as she talks to you, well, he talks to you, you'll notice that his eyes suddenly glaze over white and start shining gold from the center of his iris. And then he looks down on you. Beware the wrath of the thing with the will to destroy the world.
I will be sure to do so.
And then his eyes flash back. I am sorry. It is a side effect of the powers that rest within me. There
Understandable.
are things waking up now. What my mistress tells me. We are at an age when things have progressed so far that older beings are waking up to try to wrest control once again. The stars have aligned in a way that will not happen for many, many millennia to come. The galactic equinox is upon us.
And how long will these alignments be maintained?
It will be this way at least for until the turning of the next year. A new age has begun, dear cousin.
Very well.
That is all I can tell you for now.
And it is already plenty more than we already knew, and so it is appreciated.
And fair warning, if you hear a rumbling beneath your feet, be ready. There are great worms that slither beneath the surface.
I was led to believe they were all hunted, but I would not be surprised if still they got up.
Good day, cousin. I think I shall go see Auntie now. And he will lift his great wings, and unless you stop him, will shoot himself up into the air.
I will inform him to tell her I said hello.
Alright.
Yeah, it'll probably take some time to, translate that all back down into common again, but Bodhi will do so. Sorry, until Wolfkin.
Oh, so he woke up more family.
Yes. Sadly, he would seem to be the last of his kind.
Is he though? He still has you.
No. His a different breed of gargoyles from a. Well, I suppose he's a cousin, technically. His parent has passed.
Based on what you've said about things, even him is an improvement.
Yep. But anyway, I'm eager now to get to this place so that we can deal with these problems.
equinox, right?
Yes. An alignment of the stars that will last until the year ends, at which point the forces of ancient beings and evils that want to control the world will be forced back into their slumber, so they're pretty desperate to act now, or lose their next few millennia's worth of a shot.
Well, I mean, it's good to know they do actually have a deadline.
True.
I had sort of been worried that, we'd just defeat the hags and then it would be the next evil thing, and then the next, and then just so on forever, but...
I mean, it could end up vaguely like that.
I sort of hope not. I mean, it would be pretty cool to just adventure forever, but doing other things eventually would be nice too.
Oh goodness, forever?
What?
I think we'll be all right. We just need to yeah, deal with some more family issues, and we should be good. And then we can head home. I can get my business off the ground. It'll be great.
All right. So, you guys are going to set up camp for the night. Scow, you love D100. It's your favorite thing.
Sure. I am a great fan of the D Hundo. Bam.
Oh, hey.
Well, couldn't you have saved that till Sunday? Then I'd get to enjoy it instead of Stray.
This is actually an interesting one rather than a violent one. You rolled one of my. Mm-hmm. So, um, while you guys are lying in your tents, I didn't actually make a map of this because I couldn't get like this many tokens arranged for it. So you guys are lying in your tents, and we'll say, Bodhi, you're on the first watch, and you guys are camped within the cover of a trio of dunes, like you have been before, and you see faint glowing blue from just beyond the dune.
I will mention it to anyone awake and then go flap over and take a peep.
Okay.
You see what appears to be an entire city's worth, like a metropolis's worth of, well, I guess at first glance they all appear to be ghosts, all shuffling off to the north. They make no sound as they tread wordlessly across the dunes.
What is this? Peep a little closer.
All right. The closer you get, they all appear to be from a bunch of different walks of life, and verily, they all appear to be very dead.
Hmm. Okay.
Zomzoms? Ghosters?
Spirits.
Definitely a bunch of spookos. Religion, I guess. Boop. Anything special about these particular ghostos?
Ghosts in great numbers like this, generally they'd have been scooped up by the goddess of death by now.
Weird.
They should have all been moved on to the rightful resting place. The only way ghosts stay around is one of three things. A very powerful entity is keeping them around, like a necromancer or something like that. They have a very powerful emotional connection to the world, or died in they've died, and these are actual echoes, which is totally a thing that happens before, and you would know this because you've met a hunt like this before.
I see.
Oh.
Alright then. I'll juice
So this
myself up ready to intervene in the ways of hauntliness, and I'll approach properly and see if I can gather any of these spookos' attentions.
I will point out that none of these appear to be haunt. It doesn't appear to be a haunt, but you have met a hunt before that used the emotional echoes of a ghost that's passed on.
Pardon, sorry?
You've come across a hunt before that was merely the violent emotional echoes of a ghost that was ripped from this world.
Yes, but does these echoes seem to have that same, like, horrified super misery as before?
They all appear to be incredibly miserable, but none of them have attacked you.
And they don't respond when I
If
make a noise at them?
Nope. If anything, they just keep shuffling on with blank, vaguely horrified faces.
Okay. Fine. I'm gonna juice up the old lay on hands. Some anti-haunt goodness. Which probably gets me all glowy and shit. And then I'm gonna reach up and try and boop a spook.
Alright, what are the rest of you doing?
Is anyone else awake?
Yes, I haven't slept in the wild since level 5. I don't sleep. I'm just, sitting, keeping watch until Bodhi comes back.
So are we awake now, or?
You guys should be awake. You got woken up by Bodhi.
Yeah, mentioned it.
I have a feeling that this might be a bad idea.
I mean, maybe, but if it is, then Bodhi is the one with the best chance to come back from it.
True. Can I make a knowledge religion?
Sure. Sorry, I kept clicking the wrong push to talk.
1 point better.
You don't get any more information than she did.
Well, you have.
Other than this is definitely not a haunt.
I'm pretty sure what Bodhi's about to do isn't gonna work.
I don't know. Whatever. With my holy hand I boopeth.
Alright. And you pull a ghost towards you, and this ghost appears to have no features other than a mouth in the center of their face where the nose should be. And it gazes up at you, and in a voice speaking, and at about 1,000, with like an entire coliseum was speaking at once. The subterranean nymph that dwells mid sunless gems and glories hid, the lady of the pyramid. And then it shudders out of your grasp and joins the endless march.
Can I have a copy pasto of that? Cheers. Well, well, well. I'll just shrug and feel bad that I can't, like, just dismiss these haunted echoes, but then I will return to the group probably all glowy and shit, so you see a nightlight just on its way back towards you all.
Uh,
Does anyone else try to interact with these apparitions?
They're off a distance away from the camp, aren't they?
They're literally over the dune.
Hmm.
Wait a minute. Does Buddy tell us what they said, or?
Yeah, I
Hello?
passed the message on. I only had one thing to say. The subterranean nymph that dwells mid sunless gems and glories hid, the lady of the pyramid. Very rhymey, but kind of.
I think we've already met someone like that.
Is that so?
Yeah, the bitch that smacked me. The subterranean nymph that dwells. That'd be the dryad lady. Mid sunless gems and glories hid, the trove, the lady of the pyramid.
I mean, the trove belonged to the dragon. I don't know. We'll see.
And that place, that wasn't pyramidal. Like, each level, it didn't seem to.
But we
It's
did go
small.
down into it. Maybe there is a pyramid. It's just buried under the sand.
So, is anyone else going to interact with this procession of the damned?
Huh. I do have a crystal loaded up with sensitivity to psychic impressions. But I don't know if that would work here, not unless we got to where all these dead people are coming from.
I mean, it's certainly a thing you could try.
And just sort of watch this haunt for the rest of the night.
You're gonna
Kina,
try
are
to
you
cast your
muted?
thing?
I'm not muted, no. I was like, what do you guys think?
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Okay.
Sensitivity to psychic impressions. Could you tell me what that spell entails, please?
Okay, 1 second.
Because the last time I messed with things like this, it beat the shit out of me.
You gain historical vision. You gain historical vision in a given location. Rooms, streets, tunnels, and other discrete locations accumulate psychic impressions left by powerful emotions experienced in a given area. These impressions offer you a picture of the location's past. The types of events are most likely to leave psychic impressions are those that elicited strong emotions. That elicited strong emotions, battles and betrayals, marriages and murders, births and great pain, or any other event where one emotion dominates. Everyday occurrences leave no residual or residual resid. Everyday occurrences leave no residue for a manifestor to detect. The vision is the vision of the event is dreamlike and shadowy. You do not gain special knowledge of those involved in the vision, though you might be able to read large banners and other writing if they are in your language. And it begins with the most significant event at the location, working backwards through time. And you can sense one distinct event for every 10 minutes. You maintain concentration. The sensitivity extends into the past to a maximum of years equal to 100 times your manifestor level.
Okie pokie. So, you're gonna go up to these things and cast a spell.
Well, I want to follow them back to where they're going, where they're coming from.
where they're coming from or where they're going?
Where they're coming from.
They appear to be coming from just the
They're just
west.
appearing.
Yeah. They just appear to start manifesting at one point because Bodhi can like fly to the end where they're just manifesting and then
Well, I
starting to
guess I'll
walk
do
towards.
it there then when they're popping in.
Yeah, I'll flip her over.
All right.
So you might as well bring everybody else because this is going to take a while. Like
Alright.
you might want to You might want to get lunch, break out lunch.
So, you're going to go there and cast a spell. Now, the entirety of what you're trying to do is both overwhelming and ephemeral at the same time. You aren't able to actually get a grip of anything, but the only thing you're ever able to see is a lurking sense of dread, and when you try to look upon it, it just seems to change faces over and over to where you're not entirely sure what you're seeing. But while you're going through this, you can see the face of one person, a priestess, you think. You watch her as she opens a scroll. You watch as the what she reads drains the very life from her, and you see her face again, but this time as one of the ghosts that you see marching before you.
Creepy.
Huh. I will repeat what I saw.
Okay.
So, a scroll that murders people? Because that's what I got out of it.
Mm, or or maybe a mass ritual sacrifice. Using a magic scroll, of course.
Maybe.
So what exactly is this, Lorelei?
I don't know.
Well, it must
They,
be related to this Lady of the Pyramid, right?
I guess.
does your like psychic power enable you to like I'm not entirely sure what psychic powers does in this setting. Are you able to like reach out and like touch things minds?
Not really. Well, I mean, some powers can do that. I don't have that ability.
All right.
I mean, it still works basically like magic spells. Some things can do that, but I cannot. I don't. It's not my thing. That's not my jam.
All right. So, yeah, from what you saw a woman killed, and then you saw her turn into one of these ghosts that you see before you.
Hmm. I doubt we'll find that exact ghost.
A
You know what?
majority of these
It's
ghosts seem to have the same kind of melted, rearranged features um, that Bodhi saw. Some just have no faces and a mouth. Some just have a completely normal face, but they're missing like a nose. Or they'll just have a completely normal face, but then missing everything below the neck.
Sweet.
Sounds pretty messed.
I sort of feel like this might be one of those relatively rare things, but it's better left alone. Especially if, someone read a scroll and then joined them. I don't want to touch this with magic. I don't know about you guys.
Well, I got someone we can touch it with.
Did I miss a sex joke? I feel like I've missed another sex joke.
Oh, no, I meant my hammer.
Oh, okay. Which hammer?
The one not attached to me. The metal one.
Okay, right. Is the only option here hit with hammer?
You could make me an intelligence check to see if you could think of something.
Sure. Go, Bodhi. Feel inspired. Oh, not fucking bad. Wow, look at you go.
Oh, okay, net 20. So Bodhi, you think to yourself, maybe if we could find someone more, and before you're able to finish that thought, Volan just thinks, oh, well, maybe if we found someone with like their full features, maybe they'd be more grounded in reality.
Oh, so if
Because you've met this kind of stuff before.
So yeah, the more solid and whole spook we ask a thing, the more information we'll get.
Find someone with a full face.
Okay. I will look for people with faces.
All right.
Oh.
Are you guys gonna spend a while on this? Well, you could let me finish.
Sorry.
Because if you spend a while on it, you can like basically take 10, take 15 to just try to hunt down something, but it'll still take you like the entire night. And for people, well, not the entire night, but for a couple hours. And for people that, then you'll have to keep moving away from your campsite while this is happening because they're moving somewhere. So if someone would like to make a perception check, you could do it much faster. Bodhi gets very distracted.
Yeah.
How does Head? So would anyone like to make a perception check to find someone more whole faster?
Just walking and examining, that doesn't sound like a very strenuous task, right?
It's not, there's just a lot of them.
Yeah, I'll just hit everyone with keep watch so we can take how long we like and not get fucked by not resting.
Handy.
Alright. Well, so you're gonna move about an hour and a half away from your campsite and just take 15?
I mean, I'm just using a spell. It's not necessarily saying that folks can't roll perception. Just, if we all get fucked, we have the alternative. With literally no negatives.
Well, I might as well let Thal give it a go. She's meant to be pretty good at that whole seeing people thing.
I like sleeping.
There we go.
Okay, that was much above the DC. Wow. You know what? With the 32, you know what you're gonna find? You're gonna find what appears to very much match Lirali's description of the priestess.
Oh, handy.
Very nearly an impossible check. You monster.
Yeah, Thal just sort of scopes everyone and taps her chin with a oh, that one.
Her thought dar, I get it.
Yeah. And yeah, she'll flap on over to the spookly priestess lady and guide everyone over. Flap, flap, flap.
Hi. This one looks good.
It's cute. It's a priestess. I like cute priestesses.
I think that's the one from the vision.
Oh, sweet. Hey, Hey, miss.
She does not appear to notice you. Just keeps marching on.
Hey, Bodhi, try that talkie Healy thing.
Okay. Bodhi will approach, breathe herself and lay on hands and haunt stuff again, and give the priestess a snoot boop. Hello.
This is a dream. This is a dream. I will not look at the marching things. Oh gods, their insane torches casting shadows on the surface whose stupendous columns. Heavens, heavens, take it away. Hippopotami should not have human hands and carry torches. Men should not have the heads of crocodiles.
Okay. Bodhi will turn around and go, so you would, the assumption was that a whole one would have more reviews to say. But that was kind of... Eh?
Did she have all of her face?
She was super intact.
She's going to grab Bodhi by the arms. King Kefren and the ghoul queen Nitocris. Down in the depths, say the words. Banish it back.
Alright, I will do.
What words?
On the obelisk, send it back. Free us all.
Be happy to do
And
so.
her face goes blank, and she rejoins the endless march.
Okay, so we've got to climb down in the depths, and there'll be a message written on a spooky obelisk that we speak to the beasts of the darkness to send them the fuck away. And then all these poor echoes can get their rest.
Alright. So we need to kick the ass of some king and a ghoul?
Ghoul Queen, I believe, was mentioned.
What's a ghoul?
A sort of undead carrion eating beast.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh yeah, they're delightful.
Sounds like a lovely lady.
Can I get another copy paster of that? Straight, if that is writtenable.
Yeah, give me a second.
Top. I think it's Bodhi's little notes collection.
So which part did you want?
As much part of her speech as she said, if you've got it written down.
Okay. Alright, I've got to write this all again. Alright. The first bit.
Delightful. It's Ghoul Queen Victorious. Say the words in the back. Alright.
Huh. See, this is why I don't trust the dead. They do this to people.
And that's all she said.
That is plenty. And Bodhi pulls out a little notebook and scribbles it down.
hippopotami with hands, people with heads of what?
I'm sure it's fun. Fine. Everything is fine. Now then, let's go back to resting for the night, yes?
Hell's kind of magic is in this land.
Really, really old kind.
Yeah, I'd love to take some. I'd love to take some of their equipment back for R&D, but I have a feeling I'd probably die.
This does seem like the kind of place where you go up against a lot of death curses.
But this is a sort of magic where, like, what do you think would happen if you tried to take Bodhi apart for R&D purposes?
Fucking kick his ass.
I have a feeling that I'm probably certain if she breaks her arm off, I probably couldn't have well, I'm not saying I will, but I'll think about what I'd have to do to fix that.
She'll quirk an eyebrow. Try not to think too hard about me with a missing arm.
I mean, I could probably develop an epoxy or a cement for that.
You can't just glue us back together.
Oh, it wouldn't be glue.
You can't adhesive them back together.
We have yet to have that proven.
You know, let's just go back to camp, and Bodhi, please don't kill my boyfriend.
He really is quite insensitive very regularly.
I don't try to be, I just tend to think out loud.
Have you tried thinking less horrible things?
If I plan for the bad, if the bad does happen, I already have a plan for it.
That wasn't what I asked, but whatever. Have a good night.
I will not think about things like that again. Hopefully, probably.
You still are.
No, I've actually gone back to other kinds of R&D. Still need to develop a fuck throne.
Right. Just slow head shake.
Is there any problem waiting for us when we get back to our campsite?
No, it just takes a while.
Okay.
I love Hoots
I'd
carry the
rather-
Squiddo.
I rather liked that encounter. I was actually pretty glad you guys rolled it.
Yeah, it was intriguing.
Not at all sure what to make of it, but
It's fine. Everything's fine. It's a temple of the sun, so everything's peachy.
I can only think of Baldur's Gate 2's Temple of the Sun and the fact that it was a shade-infested shithole nightmare. With a shadow dragon in it.
Okie pokey. So, you guys are gonna rest. Leave me alone. I don't know why it's stuck in my head now.
Okie pokey.
Nothing.
alright.
So, you guys manage to fall asleep, and the rest of the day goes by without much events. Although you guys still feel you guys still feel a lingering chill on your spines, no matter how hot it gets in the Valor Wastes.
Being Delta Residual Heckin' Spook.
And eventually, you are going to get to Ilya will stop at the at a plateau and say that this is as far as she's ever gone. Legends say that what lies before you, well, you'll know it when you see it, but she doesn't want to go a step further.
Oh. If you're going to stay here, then I guess we should leave the cart and horses with you.
this place has been rightfully forbidden to my people for, well, ever.
Fair enough.
None of us who have ever gone to this place have ever come back. I wish you luck, adventurers. I really hope you come back alive.
You don't need to use hope. We're gonna be just fine.
I've only ever died once.
I haven't died yet.
Sheeplings.
I've regularly had supernatural things kick my ass.
But it'll be fine.
Yeah, so long as I don't hit a wall that hits back again.
I give Madam Hoots a big old neck ruffle scratch and ask her to keep an eye on Ilya. And if it gets bad, fly higher. Higher! To the limits of height. But like not too high. You don't need to breathe, but other people do.
So, sun pendant, food, bottle of wine, undescribable magical power. Alright, I'm set.
Cool.
I got my hammer. I got my bags.
Yeah, Bodhi will adjust. Make sure her armor's all in place.
Oh, rope. Almost forgot to get the rope off the horse.
Yeah, it might be necessary at some point.
If for nothing else, improvising a leash for Volan so he doesn't hit walls that will hit back.
Now that there is a smart plan.
I'm not that bad, am I?
No, but you're fun to tease anyway.
So, alright, you guys are going to start walking towards this, I assume.
Yeah, let us approach.
Alright. It takes about an hour or so, and you lose sight of Ilya on the plateau and all of your, uh, you know, various, you know, horses and
Mounts.
yes. And you descend. And you know what? Looking around, you appear to be in an insanely large crater.
Oh, this is promising.
And eventually, you start to see something taking shape in the distance. And as you draw close, let me. I just had all your characters.
Such is the fate of all DMs. They inevitably end up deselecting the really important thing they should have selected.
Eh. Eventually, you guys reach what appears to be the very tippy top of a pyramid jutting out through the sands.
Well, this looks like our actual destination.
Yep. Although the skeletons, those aren't particularly reassuring.
But this is a pyramid.
Okay, so guys,
Yes.
brainstorm. Pyramid. Where is the door?
usually at the base, I think. Probably.
That'll initiate peepers. 27. Another fucking huge roll.
Well,
She will flap.
you're pretty sure that you can see what appears to be the footsteps of people who have come here before, which is really weird because you think they would have blown it away, but the air seems unnaturally still around here, as if the wind itself does not dare to go over this particular stretch of land, and they all seem to lead up to the very center of the top of the pyramid.
Hey, Bodhi, do you think we could get a bird's eye view or a Bodhi's eye view for this place?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Bodhi will lift off and flap over.
I mean, certainly seems to be a top of a pyramid.
Alright, she'll just gently glide down in circles and then land on top of it. Plump.
Yep.
She'll just look down at the others and shrug. So there's a skeleton here, resting right on top. What'd it look like it do? How fresh is it?
I mean, well, it appears to have been someone who died in extreme agony, and the skeleton is flensed.
Okay.
You can see cut marks into the bone.
It's pretty next level flensing. Is the bone like brittled out as shit, or is it actually still semi-recent?
Oh no, these are, this one right here appears to, yeah, it appears to only be maybe a couple weeks old.
Oh, that's troubling.
So, Bodhi, I have an idea, but I figure if it goes wrong, you'll be much more likely to survive it than me.
Okay.
Uh, remember Ranu gave us this pendant? Maybe see if it interacts with the pyramid at all?
Alright. And then I will flap on down and hold out a hand.
I'll just hand it over.
Squint at it. It's always weird holding another god's stuff. And then I'll flap up to the top again.
Alright, you go, what you can do?
I'm going to hold the pendant out vaguely where I think the center is. Well, there you go. Come on, guys, I think this is our way in.
A bunch of runes flash into existence.
Can anyone read those?
They appear to be faintly glowing.
Are they in any language any of us can read? I can read Wolfen, Draconic, Aklo, and Sylvan.
None of those.
Sylvan and Old.
This appears to bear markings similar to Old Tongue.
Abyssal, Celestial, Primordial.
Primordial.
Hey, Thel reads it.
This appears to be a teleportation rune. It needs to be activated.
Alright. It's a teleporty thing. Come on up, people. Corlia, clop your horse butt.
Corlia, I
Yep.
need to see you try to work your way up a pyramid. For science.
Vold, don't be racist.
It's fine.
I feel particularly snarky today. Not sure why.
fair.
Okay. And then I guess I will gently touch the pendant to the floor.
Nothing happens.
God, were we given an activation word? Open sesame? Hi-ho, Silver?
I mean,
Praise the sun?
hold on, let me check.
Bodhi assumes the position of praising the sun.
No,
Nope.
Ralu didn't say any magic words.
Is there anything written on this pendant?
Nope.
I mean, I could just try to cast a spell at it and feed it magic power.
Can't hurt. Is Thel not able to read any kind of, like, activation code or rune?
I mean, she can read she can read a bunch of words, but since she doesn't have read magic, she doesn't know what any of this means.
Hmm.
Oh! Would read magic actually allow me to understand the runes if I don't know the language?
Yeah, that's how read magic works.
I'll just do that. I thought I needed to understand the language it was written as well.
I think that's just one way Pathfinder and just settings get around being able to like read going into a burial chamber and still being able to read the magic words.
Okay. Well, yeah, I have read magic as one of my cantrips.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to find out the particular keywords and energy, but this appears to be a very, very old like magic rune, and it's going to require like at the very least a few minutes of casting.
Okay. So I know what to do, but it might take a couple of minutes and look at the various skeletons. I have a feeling when I start, something is going to come out of the sand and start doing something.
Wait, I have an idea.
So do I. Hit it with hammer. You can do the thing.
Yeah, that skeleton right there, I want to smash its skull.
Whoa. Oh, cool. I don't think the skeleton itself is the threat there. It's just an unfortunate person.
But it
And
might
you
be
have fought undead before, Birdie.
Alright, fine. And I'll mutter a little prayer apology to the body.
Wait a
I
minute.
mean, if you can do, like, sort of sanctifying prayer that stops it from coming back, that would be better. But,
No, not a specialty of mine.
I just had an alternate idea.
Okay.
You said, Bodhi said that the body looked only a couple weeks old, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long ago did they say the priestess's party went out? Or that lady's party went to this temple?
I don't know, but I'm guessing this is one of them because for it to be a coincidence is actually insanity.
Is there anything I can do to identify whether this looks like an elf? Which I'm assuming that the group was elves.
They were all elves, yes.
Is there like an identify elf thing I can do, or
That'd probably be a heal check.
is it like a male skeleton with particularly feminine features?
I literally just said
Give it a heal.
if you don't have the skill while training Lorelei might just...
Fucking Bodhi does. Alright, she activates her elf senses. Hey, look at you, you also got it trained.
These are elf skeletons.
Yeah, the party that came out a couple weeks ago is super dead.
Well, no, a couple of them are. I imagine that there's probably more to the entourage.
You'd have to be a pretty stupid high priestess to, you know, come with only 2 guards to a place where everyone else has died.
Anyway, let's begin. It'll be fine.
And I'm just saying, if you guys want to get in some sort of formation, it feels like a good idea.
Okay, I will shift over to here. That will be on the other side, and I'll do a early Nimbus.
How long does that last, by the way?
It says it in there. A minute.
I'm used to most of these having like little categories at the top where they say duration.
Yeah, this is a class feature, not a spell.
Alright, I'll.
Oh, thank you very much for the sub.
Hey. I'll start using the command word in the ritual circle to start powering it up, I guess.
Okay. So, you're gonna start doing that, and indeed, you guys hear a far-off screech from the other side of the plateau, and 3 dark winged shapes start moving towards you.
Delightful.
And shoop.
Bell will prepare an action to shoot at one with a gun. And Bodhi will have a weapon out. I'm ready to roll.
I'm all set too.
I got me a hammer.
Oh god damn it, even with a 19, the damn Drake is probably going ahead of me.
Good job, Bodhi.
Oh, we're rolling initiative?
Yep.
Apparently,
Ah.
Stray, will I be able to, be readying the ritual circle while also participating in combat? Or is the
You
one or
gotta
the other
do one or
deal?
the other. You gotta do one or the other. You can either keep doing the ritual thing, and then after a few rounds of combat, you'll be able to teleport people out, or you could fight and try to kill them and then teleport out.
Yeah, but I'm worried it's going to be more than the initial 3 very soon.
It is your call.
Delvolin, Corlia, Lirlap, Maya. I think that's everybody.
Yep.
I rolled deep.
Mm.
You need to drag me back behind the last Desert Drake. They beat all of us.
I have a +6 initiative. It's pretty great.
Plus. Oh. Okay.
This is a good stat block, guys. Alright. So, whomp. This Drake's coming in, and you know what? You know what? Why not? He's going to open up with Sandstorm Breath. And electrically charged sand bursts into a cloud.
How
Everyone
dope
needs
is
to make me a reflex save.
Everyone?
Everyone, you're all in the cone.
Oh boy.
How rude of them.
Oh no!
I think I'm okay.
I think Bolin fails intentionally now.
Don't forget, you've all got a bonus while you're around Bodhi.
Alright, so the first one is you'll take 12 untyped damage, half if you didn't save.
What is the save DC?
The save DC is 19.
Okay, so it's.
So I think I passed because of Bodhi.
Yep. So it's 12 untyped and 21 electric.
Fuck me. And it's save half on both?
Save for half on both. If you save once and you don't have to save twice. You save
Yeah.
once and you take half of both.
Yeah, there are some where it's, you know, if you save at all, you get half of the first and none of the second. I was hoping it was that, so I wasn't immediately reduced to half health.
Nope, you're being carved up by sand and electricity.
I don't suppose this is a spell, is it?
This is a breath weapon.
Okay. One day that feat will pay off! God damn it.
So, did everyone do their save thing and take their damage?
Yep.
Lorelei hasn't.
Yep.
Which I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted back here. What do you want? A reflex save?
Mm-hmm.
I will squid away from this sandy lightning.
What is your reflex save, Jesse? What level are you guys again? 8?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Lirelai saves real good. And so does Jesse.
I'll be goddamned. It really is basically only Bodhi that failed. Amazing. Oh, and yeah, just Bodhi failed.
Yeah, I just have shit hit points.
Okay.
God, how
Now
much
back
damage did
to
that do?
33.
And this Desert Drake. I'm not going to start compounding breath weapons.
It
on
gets
you
hit
guys,
on
so
the way
this
in
one-
anyway.
Oh no.
Does Bodhi have a thing against being flat-footed? Or...
She was already ready for the encounter.
Okay.
And... Smashy.
Oh yeah, I can hit him too.
Oh yeah, you can. You have a reach weapon.
And I can smash him with my new and improved hammer.
Is it evil or an outsider?
No.
Okay. But it is 22 damage. Right on the snoot.
Okay. And so it will continue doing
And
what
call
it
it
needs
is.
to do.
Okay.
So
21 hit.
so friggin' annoying.
You did not put your Asta in the double brackets there, Winter.
Oh, what? Okay.
$38.
Well,
Fuck you, Drake.
Alright. So Corlia is going to take a... So I assume that hits you, and then... What was that? I rolled 13. You're going to take 18 damage, and then you're also going to take a tail slap.
this is me?
Yep, does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Pretty sure I can hit it around the head for hitting you. Give me a moment to check.
So what type of damage was that 18?
This is, oh, and hang on. And you're also going to take The 18 and the all the damage is basically just like PBS, except for this
Physical.
damage. You also take 2 lightning damage.
Gotcha. Okay, so 14, 4, and 2.
And you need to make a Constitution save.
Fortitude.
Fortitude, whatever.
It's basically a con save.
Literally the same damn thing.
Yeah, but look, we have at least one player who sometimes gets confused by that.
Okay, so you don't get pushed back by this attack.
Huh.
And this Drake. Well,
I also smashed in the face.
you don't have 2 reactions.
Yes,
You
I
didn't take
do.
that thing
Yes,
yet.
I did.
Did
I have
you?
combat reflexes.
So annoying.
That's one of the first
Alright,
ones I ever
do your
took.
thing. No, I'm just saying it. Pathfinder's annoying that you can attack people when they're just moving into attack.
Yep. Smash. 18.
That's what reach weapons are for.
Wait,
That's why people. That's why people use spears more than any other weapon.
Yeah, it is kind. It's a slowdown thing, but it's kind of a good thing.
Continue.
Alright. Sandrake. God damn it. 15-foot radius. Everyone gets hit by its breath attack.
Don't.
So, save against piddling untyped damage.
God damn it.
Yeah, what's the plus Bodhi gives? Is it +1 or +2?
16 electric
+1
damage.
from being around her, and another +1 from her aura that she's currently using from being glowing and shit.
Okay, so it's DC 19, yeah, Stray?
Yes.
Okay, so I just about pass.
I passed on my own.
And
Poor
that
Bodhi, though.
was 8 untyped and 16 electric, yeah? Okay.
Ow.
Hey, good news, you guys! I'm on 5 hit points.
Better than dead.
I only took damage from the electric.
Maya.
Fuck you and your deal. Alright, first of all, I'm going to use swift action. Lirelei, help, 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 help!
Okay.
I need healing.
You're gonna have 24 hit points.
Okay. I don't know if you can see my health bar over Jesse, but it just jumped from one end to literally the opposite end.
It did, yes.
Okay, given the amount of damage they're shitting out, I actually can't just cast the teleportation thing. These guys really need to die. So what's the radius on this? This is 20-foot radius. Okay, I'm gonna drop a fireball in this square. It hits the 3 drakes and none of the friendly people.
Vroom, vroom.
Alright.
Well, one of them gets, full damage.
Okay, so this one takes. This one takes full damage. And this one takes half again. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Uh. You know. Yes, I'm going to move back a bit and try and just. Yeah, just move back a bit and duck behind a couple of the steps and, hopefully not get breath weaponed to death.
Okay.
I'm going to 5-foot step. And turn my move action to a study target.
Oh, here, by the way.
Nice.
Is that everyone?
No, it's just Thel,
Okay.
because it's on her turn.
Much appreciated. Cool. Let's see here. Study target. I think that's her turn for now.
She can't attack in the same turn she studies?
I moved. I took a 5-foot step away, so of course I turned my standard into study
a
target.
5-foot step is not a move action. It's a free action.
But if you take it, can't you not take a move action?
Yeah, you can. You can't take movement. You can take a move action.
This fucking game. Okay, cool. Then I will shoot it.
I know it's a shitty ass game, but.
All right, and I crit it. Oh my goodness. It's on this home.
Which one did you say? Oh.
Closest here. So my target will take sneak attack from me because it's a nice little extra thing, and it takes +2 damage. $35 in total from both attacks.
Okay.
Can you full attack when you study target?
I didn't move.
But you took a move action.
Oh, for fuck's sake! This fucking game. Alright, take 9 off
I
that.
know, it's shit as fuck, but.
No, it's not even take 9 off. It's take 11 off. So they took 24.
Okay. Bolin.
That's so needlessly, just arbitrarily fucking stupid.
Yep, but until we can convince Stray to let Lorelei turn into a mystic and just be as overpowered as she should be, we're stuck with this.
I don't know what that is.
Kanathi just didn't want to play the damn thing, alright? I didn't say
I don't know what that
A
is.
5e psionic weirdo.
They got a lot of subclasses.
Can I charge a Drake?
You have the room. You don't.
You do not.
You can move and hit one.
Could even 5-foot step and hit one.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to beat the shit out of it. Okay.
No, you're not allowed anymore.
Okay, I guess I'm quitting the game then.
Hit the button. $37 for 31 damage. Nice hit. Anything else?
I can do nothing else. I move, I can only hit once.
Well, could have just like waggled what your daddy gave you. It's a free action.
Sure, why not?
Good job.
I thrust in its general direction.
Brilliant.
Okay. Well, this thing's right here. Full attack. Enrage.
If only their AC was better.
Oh, that's the wrong attack.
Why would you do this to me?
I'm sorry. We can still keep the 22. I don't think that changes at all.
Yeah?
Don't forget you have a little extra damages.
It wouldn't have mattered. You got a 27.
I already fixed that one, yeah.
You got an extra one from my aura.
30 damage. So 30 damage.
Mm-hmm.
The second attack not hit?
It did not.
Okay.
Wouldn't have mattered though.
DED dead.
It falls unconscious. Okay, Lirelai.
Kina?
Quick, Jesse! Quick, Jesse! Back off! And Lirelai.
Do you want Jesse to disengage?
Yeah. $1 million rand on. I'm going to. Let's see. I think I'm going to use my mend body. Or I could burn my focus. Yeah. Let's see, 8d6. I think Bodhi needs that. So Bodhi's gonna get 26 hit points.
Oh, thank you.
Lirelai's going to 5-foot squiggle this way. And then I'm going to spend 1 power point to cast to do Mender's Surge, which would gives everybody fast healing 1 for 1 round. So I get 1 hit point back. 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Now I'm done.
Bodhi.
Okay. Would anyone like me to do either a big channeled heal, AoE for everyone, or just fucking beat this shit out of a Drake?
Please kill them.
Alrighty.
You're in range, you have silly damage. Just kill, please.
Sure.
Meanwhile.
Oh my god, what shit rolls.
Meanwhile, this is Leora.
Great. Does a 22 hit?
It does indeed.
Alright, so it takes that second. They're just
I didn't see that.
just this guy here.
Okay.
And they take 25 damage.
Neat. Anything else?
Nope. I fucking royally beansed it. But tell you what, I 5-foot step to here.
Okay, well, this one's going to, you know what? Gonna bite Voland.
Come at me, bro. I'm fucking ripped.
Oh. Does that even hit you?
Nope.
Aw, come on!
Nope. See, this is why I told you greasing up armor sometimes works.
This guy.
When did you turn
take away one.
Scottish?
I'm just gonna keep going after Bodhi.
Wait, was that seriously a passable Scottish accent?
Finally! Alright. 25? 25 hit Bodhi?
A 25 to hit Bodhi. Failure, because my AC is one higher right now.
Oh! You Drakes suck. You looked really, really good on the... Oh. Looked really good on the BCA.
I mean, they were pretty scary good so long as they were using breath weapons.
It has a 1d6 charge, and if I had the other
I
Desecration used
know.
the breath weapon, it would have literally killed Maya.
I know. It's just. You were seduced by their gimmick. That's all.
They have a plus 15 to attack, and it's a 2d6 plus 9 plus 1d10 electricity every time. It's just I can't roll.
Yeah. You need to find things that roll for you. Or just. Anyway, let's see which one of those is more badly hurt. They're both pretty badly hurt. Let's go with the northernmost one. Alright, so I was in the Holy Nimbus when this was cast. So this will have +1 damage for each dice on it, like a +5. Okay, so that is a 6, 11, 13, 18. That's 23 damage to the northernmost Drake.
What's it? 23?
Is that including the fact that every single one of them has an extra one in it?
Yes.
Cool.
That's why it jumped from 18 to 23.
Rad.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. Though? Okay.
Yep, thinky. I'm gonna... although she's got her target study on that other Drake, she's going to swap and try and finish off the one in front of Bodhi. Bang. Oh my god, fuck. Alright, her gun jams.
You need.
I spend a grit and fix my gun.
Quick clear?
Yeah.
Alright.
And that's a turn.
Voland.
Apparently it didn't get the memo the first time around to lay down and die. Or actually, you know what? If I 5-foot step, can I kill the other one? Nah, I should probably just focus on the one I've been working on.
Bonk.
The first damage was just enough to bring it to 0, and then the Sonic took it to unconscious.
You do realize I have a knife. I'm willing to skin these because dragon skin grips are great.
These aren't dragons.
They count.
Corlia.
Uh-huh. Well, 5 for the step. And full attack on that drake. As soon as I get there. There we go. Right.
You did it. It had 8 hit points left.
I severely overkilled it.
Alright, and the last drake falls. So that was fun.
No, it really hurt.
Ow.
Um,
I pull out a knife.
Volan? No. Clairlight, how about you start healing people? I'll get the portal going before anything else comes out.
Okay. Volant.
What? Their skin supposedly makes great grips.
Volan,
Get-
if I have to, I will literally use this silk rope as a collar.
Oh my.
You could just throw pepper in his face so he sneezes and turns into a puppy.
Don't you dare, voice in the sky.
See, that one's for me. That one's for Bodhi. Oh, I'm gonna go down here and help Jesse out. Oh, he gets 20.
Scour, you here?
Yes. How much do I get back? Sorry.
21.
I'm 21. Cool. That's me basically topped off. I'm good.
Corlia.
Was that the 20?
No.
Excuse me, it's Corlia.
Fuck off, Stray.
Corlia.
Oops, this isn't a dangerous. Oh no. Corlia gets 23.
Man, Corlia has more hit points than they did.
Corlia does have a lot of hit
Are you
points. She's very
surprised? She's a barbarian centaur.
Well, I mean, these are drakes.
I
Corlia
have
is very
Constitution
meaty.
out the ass, Stray.
So do they.
Oh, why am I doing this? I'm so dumb.
What's their hit die?
I don't know. I already closed out of that and I'm not going back.
They're monsters, it's probably only a d10.
I got a D12, yeah.
Corlia, take 30 more hit points. Because I forgot I have these Dorjes of healing. I don't have to hurt myself. I have these things to use to
Okay,
soak up
that's
after battle damage.
15 you can spread around.
How much of that do you need, Bodhi, for 15 out of 15?
Out of 15, I need 4.
Take 4. That's 11 left.
Fel needs 4 as well.
So that's 7.
Then we can give the rest to Maya?
Yeah,
I only need 4.
So it's 3, and the rest can go to Voland. The last 3 can go to Voland.
That perfectly tops me off.
Wow.
Everyone's back to full.
Mm. Literally is the best after battle, mummy.
Actually, I'm gonna absorb some of that healing myself. Actually, oh no.
Hey,
You sure I can't have some of their skin?
yes.
Oh, I'm gonna drop a crystal on the ground. Throw a wet crystal off the side of the pyramid into the desert. Ah, that one's empty.
I'm gonna try the teleportation circle again. Are more drakes coming now?
And the sky is filled with wings.
No.
Yeah, no. No, you're fine. And so, is anyone gonna do anything else? Yeah.
That's what I can think
No,
of.
I'm ready to continue on down.
Down to Goblin Town?
All right. And so Maya fires up the teleporter, and you guys are all engulfed in deep, dark blackness. And this next encounter is going to take way too long, and I have a lot of stuff to do.
Fair enough.
Can
Okay.
we see it before we end, though?
No. You're literally surrounded in deep, dark blackness. There's nothing to see. I know you have dark vision. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it's that danker darkness.
You are, in fact, in a place of deepest darkness.
The darkest dungeon.
So, thank you all for playing. Sorry about this, but I have to start literally my third week of constant social stuff. Thanks, Grandma. I really appreciate it.
Such is the way. Thank you, usual, for running.
Yeah, sorry it was a bit shorter, but I didn't want to just not run today.
okay.
And this next puzzle I kind of anticipate will take a while is my problem.
Fair enough.
And I didn't want to just leave you guys, so.
That's okay. Well then, if you're watching in the VOD or you're watching in the stream, I hope that you have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time, and please do take care.
Like and subscribe.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
stream.